Hi you guys, my name is Cherita. Welcome to my channel. Okay you guys, today's video I'm going to be talking about some of my staples when it comes to my makeup routine. So I'm just going to be talking about the things that I like the most when it comes to doing my makeup every day. And we'll get into why that became a thing in my head in the video. That's what we're gonna be talking about today. So if you're interested in this video, go ahead and keep watching before I get started. Make sure you click subscribe for new content whenever I post. And also do not forget to click the notification bell so that you are notified every single time that I post a video. So let's get started. So basically, we're just gonna go from like beginning to end, kind of how I do my makeup. And the reason why I wanted to do this video is because I started thinking to myself, why do I have so much makeup if I'm only going to use it once and I know and I already have something that I love that works for me? I guess my thing is I get this fear of missing out or whatever, but if I find something that I like, why would I waste my money in hopes that there's something better when I know for a fact that something is like it already works? Especially when it's like 15 different foundations or like 37 different mascaras or just things like that. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like to try new products, because I do, but like my bank account is pretty upset with me. Pretty upset. But I think for now, I mean, unless, people want to send me stuff, unless I get like on PR, like I'm not going to turn that away. But what I'm saying is my bank account, we're not really vibing right now. I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her. She's mad at me. Like, it's a whole situation. So for now, these are kind of my staple products, and we're just going to be talking about them and how, hopefully, I just don't go out and just start buying things just because Sally Joe on TikTok said it was the best ever. Now, also don't come for me, because some of these products are relatively new. Some of them are. And that's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we're going to start with primer. Now, this primer right here, this is the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. As you can tell, I like it. It's almost gone. And I do have another backup because I really, really enjoy this primer. However, I just purchased another primer, and it's from Beauty Creations, and it's the Poreless Primer. And y'all, this is a game changer. Now, I don't have many pores, but I just like this kind of primer. And by this kind of primer, it's kind of like that, what's that Maybelline one? It's like the baby, ooh, did I make that up? Because I have that primer too. But this one is a lot more, it's like more dense. But I really like this one. And I mean, between this one and this one, I like them both equally. I already have another one of these in the works. So once I run out of this, I mean, I've got options. But this will probably be a repurchase, just like this one is, or was, I should say. So these are two primers that I like, and I will probably not get another primer until something comparable to this comes out that might be better. I've tried the Putty Poreless Primer, don't like it. I tried the Milk Hydrating Grip Primer, don't like it. There's other primers that I just, those two right there, those work for me. So those are my go-to primers. So next is concealer. And my go-to is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish, and this is in Deep Chestnut. This is just It's a great concealer. It doesn't crease. It gives me no problems, and it's very affordable. It's cheap. I have the other one, not this one is a hydrating one, and I have the other one that came out before this, and I like that one as well, but the hydrating one works so much better for me. So this is something that I will continue to repurchase. I have so many other concealers. I've got like the Maybelline Age Rewind. I've got the Fit Me concealer. I have a couple of NYX concealers. None of them compare to this. None of them compare to this. Next up is foundation. And this is True Skin Hydrating Foundation Hyaluronic Acid Longwear. And I heard about this foundation from Audra at Home. And y'all, and this is in the color Natural Pecan. When I tell you this is what I have on my face today. When I tell you this is like skin, it's literal skin. And I am obsessed with this foundation. The only thing that I don't like is the application, like how it pumps out. I don't really like that. Other than that, it works for me. I've tried ColourPop. I used to be a Maybelline, what was it? Is it the Fit Me foundation? That used to be my go-to. I do have this Clinique one. The Clinique one is one of my all-time favorites. But this Catrice one is everything and more. And I have a hard time even reaching for my other foundations at this point because this one works so well. But I probably have like 5 other foundations that I need to use because, you know, I was buying all these other foundations. I guess the Catrice one is my latest, but this one works so well, I don't think I will go back to any other foundation. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Next is a setting powder. So I don't really contour. I do bronze, but I don't do like the contouring and the baking and all that stuff. But the setting powder that I like is from Black Radiance, and it's the True Complexion Loose Setting Powder. And this is like is it the banana? Yeah. So this is the banana one. And after I put on my foundation, I just, brush this all over my face just to set it. And I think it sets my face really well. So like some people will use a skin tone setting powder. I like this banana one. And I don't think it gives me any kind of like weird flashback or anything like that. But I really like this one. I used to use, what's the one that smells like an old lady? Airspun. I used to use the Airspun. That one's okay, but this one, I really, really like this one. I really don't see myself going back to using skin tone setting powders, but again, that's just me. Okay, so next we're moving on to bronzers. So I've got 2 that I really like, and this one is the Sculpting Bronzer. This is Revolution Pro, Makeup Revolution. And this is in Robe. And I like this one if I'm trying to just add a little bit more color to my face. This one kind of has like a red tone. This is actually the bronzer that I'm wearing today. I really like this one. To be completely honest, just depends on the day. And then the other one that I use is also from Revolution Glow. And this is the Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer. This is in medium dark. And then this one is just deeper. It's just a deeper color. And first of all, it smells so good. But between these two, I guess it just depends on my day and what I'm feeling. But these are the 2 bronzers that like I reach to. This is more subtle, and this one gives like just a little bit more color. Y'all think I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. So the next are blushes. Now, right now, I'm all about orange blush. That's it. Orange is what I'm loving. And I've got two. So I've got this one. It's by Ilamasqua. Ilamasqua. Hi, I'm an American. This is the color, and it's Excite. And as you can tell, my hand slipped and I dug my nail into it, but that's fine. And this is a really pretty orange blush. It gives a really good payoff. And then the other one, this is a Revolution, Makeup Revolution palette, or this is Revolution Beauty. And this is in the color Retro. And here is this. I've just been about orange blushes. Really don't care where they come from, just as long as it's orange and it's got a staying power. And these are the two that I use interchangeably. Yes. So now with that being said, I do like face palettes, but I don't like, I've got 3 of them. One of them I use more often than not. For example, ColourPop just came out with some face palettes, and they look amazing. The shade range is phenomenal. The colors look beautiful, but like, I don't need another face palette because I've got 2 that work fine. And also, like I mentioned, I don't really contour. So it kind of defeats the purpose. Like if I have a bronzer that I like, if I have a blush that I like, if I have a highlighter that I like, then why do I need a face palette? But the 2 face palettes that I do like are the Midas Cosmetics Neon MUA palette, and I have the one in Dusk. And you know, it's got a blush, a highlight, a contour, and a bronzer. Now here's what I'm dealing with. The blush is like a red color. Now I like the blush, but I just told you guys, like, I'm into orange blushes. The highlighter is nice. I don't use a contour, and the bronzer is nice. I like these colors, but I don't. And then the second one that I like is the Paradise Glow, and this is Tammy X Makeup Revolution. And this one, again, the highlighter is beautiful. It's got an orange blush, so I use that. And then the contour I don't use, and I do like the bronzer color. But I don't need to spend no more money on nobody's face palettes. For what? Speaking of highlighters, this is gonna last me. So the highlighter palette that I love right now, it's this Danessa Myricks one. I mentioned this in my April Friday favorites. And this has, I mean, it's got range. It has range. So there's no need for me to purchase another highlighter, another face palette that has a highlighter in it. There's no reason for me to purchase another highlighter, because this has range. It's got a gold, it's got a red, it's got a deep brown, it's got a, you know, like a bronzy color. No reason at all. So please, y'all, stop coming out with highlighters. That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. So next is eyebrows. Now, if you guys don't know, my eyebrows are ombre shaded, and so I don't have to do much, or if anything, to my eyebrows, but sometimes I'll get carried away with, you know, my concealer or my foundation, and it'll cover my brows sometimes. So there's 2 brow products that I love. One of them I don't have. Why? Because I don't necessarily need it. Is the NYX Micro Brow Professional, and it's comparable to the ABH Brow Wiz Brow Pencil, whatever it's called, but like I said, sometimes I do need to. So I like this Maybelline Tattoo Studio pomade. And this is in 380 Deep Brown. And as you can see, you know, I dip into it every once in a while. And usually it's just to, you know, I don't have anything on my brows today. But sometimes at the beginning of my brows, like I'll cover it with foundation or whatever. And it's just to make it just a little bit more, you know, defined. That's the word I was looking for. So next is eyeshadow primer. If y'all see me purchase another eyeshadow primer, unsubscribe, because there's no reason for me to. This one right here, this is the Schmooviest Place eye primer, and it's in the shade 3. Now, y'all, I know, I'm a fraud. I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm a fraud. But I had to. And I'm kind of glad that I did, because this is an amazing primer and I love the color. Now, of course, you know, people are like, oh, you could just use concealer or whatever, but this is, oh my God, there's something in my eye. Oh, geez. Okay, I almost just died. So anyways, this is completely different than concealer. I really like how it works. I like how it holds your shadows. It's a good primer. There are other eyeshadow primers that I actually recently purchased, but this is like a staple. And I just like how, the color, because, you know, it's not white, it's not too light, it matches perfectly. I really like this. So Schmooviest Place, yes. And then I also got the colored primers from Beauty Creations. Y'all, there's something wrong with me. But when I do a colorful look, like today, I use this pink primer on my lid to really help the colors pop. And because I love colors on my eyes, I just thought this was a perfect purchase. They even, you know, I mean, white, blue, okay, so I did film a video. I did film a video swatching these. I don't think it's a good video. I don't think it's a good video. But I did do a video swatching these. So let me know if you guys want that video or whatever. The video is filmed. So I really enjoy these primers. And all of these mixed with the Schmooviest Place primer. And then some of the other primer. But the staples, these and that one, love them. Now on to eyeshadow. Now, here's where things are going to get tricky. I love eyeshadow palettes. I do. However, I tend to purchase from indie brands and, you know, indie brands, smaller brands. And I do have a couple of staples when it comes to my eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna show you guys a few, but then there are some, you know, high-end ones that I like as well. So we'll start with the high-end palettes. So we've got the Pat McGrath Mothership. I don't know which one this is. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. But this is a staple of mine. Like, I'm gonna use it. I'm going to use it all the time. And I probably won't ever get another Pat McGrath palette, but I don't know. I could be lying to you right now. And then my other higher end is my Jackie Aina one. And as you can see, like, she gets love. You know, she gets love. These are just the palettes that I reach for the most, like my higher end palettes. But then, like I said, I love indie brands, and I've got Mira. Now I have all 3 of them, but this is the one that I use today, Colwazy Queen. I use this, and I also used my Strawberry Dream from Lunar Beauty. These are the 2 palettes that I used on my face today. Get into the look. And then the last indie palette that I love is the Midas and Drench Cosmetics collab Genesis, the Genesis one. And I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna buy any more eyeshadow palettes, especially from my favorite indie brands such as Mira and Drench and Midas and Lunar Beauty. I'm not saying I'm not going to purchase them anymore, but indie brand type eyeshadow palettes are my staple. So that's the only exception of repurchasing. It's fine. All right, now moving on to eyeliners. Now, usually I'll do a winged liner, and my favorite liner to use is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. And I want to say they only have this kind in black. But if I wanted to do a colored liner, like a wing liner, I use the one from AOA, and this came from Shop Miss A. And this is actually a really, really good liner. I really like, and they have different colors. This one's purple. I have a blue and I have a green. And I mean, they work well. So I don't really see and they're cheap. I don't see myself venturing off and, you know, purchasing really expensive ones. I do have the NYX ones, but they're, hold on. So I do have the NYX Vivid Bright ones, but I mean, they're kind of chalky and flaky and they kind of dry out really, really easily. They're not terrible, but they're definitely not going to be a repurchase. I can tell you that. If anything, these AOA ones from Shop Miss A are the colored liners that I will go to. And then for my waterline, I use NYX Epic Wear, I guess. Like, if it's like this crayon type and it's from NYX, I'm going to use it. I also, you know, like there's like the faux white. Again, if it looks like this, then, and it's from NYX, I'm going to get it. These are the only ones that I use on my bottom lash line. I used to do black on my waterline, but I don't do that anymore. I like to use colors. Whatever. All right, so now on to mascara. Now here's the thing. I wear falsies. So honestly, any mascara will work. I have so many. I have so many mascaras or so much mascara. We're going to go with so many mascaras. So much mascara. I think anyone could, I think either way would go. Anyway, I got a lot of mascara, but the one that I'm using right now is the Maybelline Sky High. And I'm not saying this is going to be a repurchase because all I need is just, you know, a couple of coats and then I throw on some falsies. But Maybelline in general is the mascara that I like. You guys know is it the pink with the green top? Is it green with the pink top? No, it's pink with the green top. It's like $3, $4. And that works perfect for me. I don't need something to like really like volumize my eyelashes, especially because I do wear falsies. So Maybelline in general is the mascara that I prefer. And as of right now, I don't need to purchase no new mascara, not for a long periodically time. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The lash glue that I love is this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. For whatever reason, this one works. Like all the other ones, they just don't stick as well. And it's got a little brush on it. And I like that better rather than taking, you know, like the applicator and like rubbing it on the band of the eyelash. I like this and it sticks better to, you know, to my skin. So this will forever be a repurchase for me. I'm not looking anywhere else. This, chef's kiss. And then speaking of lashes, now I'm not going to say lashes are lashes because they're not. However, there are some cute little eyelashes that you can get from different places. Like I got these from Walmart. They're super cute. Oh, why did one fall? That's embarrassing. I don't know if you can still see it, but you know, nope, fell again. But I love just lashes in general. However, there are two vendors, I guess, who I will always purchase from. And one, that's the lashes that I have on right now. These are from the Lash Plug. And I want to say these are Jade. I think that's what these ones are. Jade. These are like the bigger, like the 25 millimeter lashes. And I love these lashes so, so much. And they're from a Black owned company. And if you use code Cherita15, you do get 15% off. I get nothing from it, but you know, you save a little bit of money, but the lashes are phenomenal. And if you guys have seen me with my purple lashes, that's where I got them from. So one, I will always purchase from the Lash Plug. And the second are the Lunar Beauty lashes. These lashes are so comfortable. I love them so much. I have all 4 styles, but my favorite one is Luna, and this was also featured in my April Friday favorites. These will always be a staple. I will definitely rebuy, you know, from Lash Plug and from Lunar Beauty. But I also have so many other lashes that it's like, So now on to lip liner. Right now I am in a, you know, very just like nude, you know, I'll just put on like a brown lip liner and like clear lip gloss or a brown lip gloss or whatever. But this Milani lip liner, it's in Rich Cocoa. I love this. So I'm not gonna say I can't, but lip pencils, like the actual, you know, pencils that look like kind of like eyeliners, those don't work really well on my lips because how do I say this? So I keep my lips moisturized and hydrated really, really well, or frequently. I don't know how else to put it. But they, like, when I put them on, there's no payoff because it kind of just melts into my lips. But this, because it's kind of like a crayon, it works better. And so it actually, like, you can actually see it when you put it on. So I really like this, and then I like the color. And I haven't even looked at any other lip liner colors because of the lipstick that I wear or the lip gloss that I wear, for the most part, because we are going to get to a lipstick. But if I'm just wearing like a gloss or a nude, it's the brown lip liner for me. And this Milani one, it will definitely be a repurchase, and I don't see myself using any other lip pencil product. So speaking of glosses, my favorite gloss is the Lunar Beauty. I swear, I promise you, this is not sponsored by Lunar Beauty. Lunar Beauty just has amazing products. So I think I've got the liquid lipstick, and then I've got 2 glosses, and the glosses are my favorite, and God, they smell so good. I know I say that all the time, but they do. They smell like vanilla or something. It smells like a cupcake. So delicious. And then also, I like the NYX butter glosses. This one is in Ginger Snap. If it's like a brown, that's what I want. And I know there's some kind of like drama going on with NYX re-releasing a color, but it used to be purple, but now it's brown. I don't know. But if it's brown and it's a butter gloss, I mean, all the butter glosses are nice, but like I said, I'm into this nude type, you know, situation. And so a brown gloss from NYX, and the butter glosses smell like whatever they are. So this is Ginger Snap, so it smells like a ginger snap. They smell really good. If I decide to wear an actual lipstick, like a bright, bold color, I like the NYX Liquid Suede. Now, I wore this the other day. I did like a blue look with blue lips. I'll insert a picture somewhere. And I love the Liquid Suede. The formula, it stays, and it doesn't like crack or anything. It's not hydrating, but it's also not drying. So I really like the NYX Liquid Suede formula. The only issue that I have is like if I eat something and then it rubs off, like for me, you have to take it all off and then just reapply. You can't apply over what you already have on, because that's when it starts to get all weird and like it cakes up, and so just take it off and start over. But the staying power is amazing if you're not eating anything. And then the last thing is a setting spray. So this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Setting Mist. And I promise you, I was just talking to Audra, and I was telling her how I was having a hard time finding a good setting spray that didn't smell like alcohol, just because, I don't know, I'm weird about that. And my cousin, she had purchased so many of these setting sprays, and so she dropped them off. She dropped 2 of them off at my house, and so far, I like it. It does have a scent, but it doesn't smell like alcohol, if that makes sense. When I do run out, hopefully they still have these, and I will definitely be repurchasing this because I really like it. Because I've been through, baby, I done tried all the setting sprays. The Morphe one, which, you know, we ain't really messing with Morphe quite yet. The NYX, you know, like I just haven't found one that even keeps my makeup on, you know? We're in a pandemic. And like when I take my mask off, I see that, you know, my makeup has moved. I don't like that. So, but so far, this one seems to work the best. And that's it, you guys. Those are the staples in my makeup collection. Now, I'm not saying that all the other makeup that I have, I'm not going to use, because I'm going to use it because I need to. I purchased it. However, these are the things that I reach for the most, and these are the things that I 100% will be repurchasing as of now. Because I can see myself next year being like, products I'll never buy again, and like half of these products are on there. Let me know what you guys like. Let me know what staples are in your makeup collection. I just like to see what everybody else likes. But like, don't hype it up too much, because then I'll feel like I have to buy it. Which defeats the whole purpose of this video. So don't tell me. No, tell me. Yeah, tell me. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Also, do not forget to link up with me on my social media, especially Twitter. All of that information will be down below in the description box. If you want more of me, be sure to sign up for my membership here on YouTube or my Patreon. And please do not sign up for both, because both reap the same benefits. And until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Give me up, I wanna. Gotta work, go berserk, I gotta. Know you gon' wake up. Know you gotta get your cake up. Don't matter if it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, it's my time.